Dr. Leo Tai will be training in general surgery at the University of Illinois in Chicago. Dr. Joshua Thompson will be training in internal medicine at Legacy Emmanuel Sam here in Portland. Dr. Ashley Suhan Tan Tran will be training in emergency medicine at the University of Arizona in Tucson. Dr. Katie Volpe will be training in obstetrics and gynecology at the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. Dr. Elizabeth Claire Walter will be training in emergency medicine at Mayo at Rochester, Minnesota. Dr. Emily Hubbard Waterman will be training in family medicine at Oregon Health and Science University. Dr. Emily Rose Weimer will be training in family medicine at Southwest Washington in Vancouver.
Thank you, Dr. Jones, for that kind introduction. Thank you also to the faculty for your incredible guidance and mentorship. Thank you especially to Dr. Fields for giving me an opportunity, as you have so many other pre-medical students. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you to the family members and friends in the audience for your tireless support of us. We would not have gotten here today if it wasn't for you. And thanks, of course, to the class of 2012 for your farm fresh eggs, your dapper menswear, and sacrificed ankles and ACLs to intramural basketball. Thank you, Dr. McGarry, also for the wonderful recitation of the Oath of Geneva. During my journey through medical school, I have learned it's not always easy to uphold this time-honored oath. You see, near the end of my second year of medical school, I was eagerly awaiting the clinical clerkships, where real-life patients would test what I'd learned over the past 2 years. With a month to go before the start of the third year, at 12:30 a.m. in the morning, my wife went into labor. Unfortunately for her, I saw it as a perfect opportunity to practice my vast knowledge about my first patient. She did not sign a consent form. At about 4 in the morning, my wife's contractions were getting painful and more frequent, and I figured the only real way to assess her progress was to do the requisite physical exam. How hard could it be? I made my best guess to how much she had progressed and decided to call the hospital triage nurse. Though over the phone, the nurse was surprisingly casual when I threw out my best doctor voice. Yeah, I had a G1P0 at 39:1 in active labor, currently 3 centimeters, 100% phase at 0 station. What do you recommend? Without asking who the heck she was talking to, she responded, "It sounds like your wife is progressing well. You can stay home or come in, your choice." She totally bought it. Emboldened with the unfound confidence, I said, "I think we'll continue here," and I thought of that Oath of Geneva. I pledged to practice my profession with conscious dignity and apparently blind confidence. Over the next hour or so, my wife's contractions increased in intensity and frequency until she said, "Honey, I think I have to push." So despite some skepticism, I figured it's probably time to head to the hospital. But not before I arranged my self-made doula bag, made the bed, and fed the cats. The health of my patient will always be my first consideration, except if the cats are hungry. So when we arrived at the hospital, my wife was wheeled quickly into a birthing suite, stood up, and started pushing. 3 pushes later, her water broke, and 3 more, my son Beckett came into this world with his mother standing above him. 48 hours later, we were leaving the hospital. Our nurse in her parting remarks told us, next time, when you think you might sort of possibly be in labor, come here immediately. And I reassured her with, next time it's going to be way different. I'll be an intern. Well, my wife is pregnant and our daughter will be here with us in 2 months. Honey, we're good. I'm a doctor now. To my classmates, despite having progressed to this point today, I'm still incredibly humbled by the journey that we've taken here together. Because of our shared experiences, another important element of the oath we just heard comes to my mind. I pledge that my colleagues will always be my sisters and my brothers. Class of 2012, you made this pledge far easier for me to uphold. Thank you so much for how you've helped my family welcome our son. You have incredible integrity, compassion, and professionalism. I'm so proud to stand before you and to see what amazing individuals and physicians you have all become. I will miss you all incredibly. I hope to cross paths with you this next year as we're all scared out of our minds as interns. Class of 2012, team, thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. And now, we close this happy event. I would like to ask each of you to please remain seated until after the recession.